iPhone users, minding their own business. Android users, we are intellectually superior in every way. Insurance companies, when you finally ask them to do their job, after paying them thousands of dollars over the years. A human tooth withstanding up to 250 kilograms, 550 pounds, of force. A human tooth, when it comes into contact with some sugar. I don't feel so good, donkey. Huh, why do I hear boss music? Ad bulkers and Firefox. Web environment integrity. A new adult cartoon on Netflix. A few seconds in. Hard mode. Gamers wanting a challenge. Enemies have 5 times more health and do thrice the damage than before. When you're returning home from the night shift in the morning. How it looks. How it feels. Your Japanese dad Pinky promised to come to see your school play. He is a former Yakuza. You need to create an account to see this website's content. USA logic. Truck. Semi-truck. Constantly compounding bullshit. The human race. Every year since 2016. My genes in a nutshell. Hair on my private area. I survived 72 creams that are specifically designed to kill me. Hair on my head. Please help. Sweat scary. In US TV shows. In British TV shows. When every student cheats with ChatGPT, so you now assign them photographic writing homework. Modern problems require modern solutions. I finally learned Victoria's Secret. It's lame. Me. Watch me work hard and one day be a millionaire. My wealthy friend. Marry me, you'll be a millionaire without working. Just kidding, of course. Me. What? Evolution of the name of a certain map. 2022. Twitter. 2023. X. Formerly Twitter. 2024. Twitter. Formerly X. Formerly Twitter. Jax Flims. Hey, how about you start crediting the creators whose content you've been ripping off? SS Sniper Wolf. Listen here, you little shut. The Bechdel test wasn't ever a thing and was meant as a joke. Hollywood. I'll ignore that. I was born in the wrong generation. Mother duckers when they are sent back to the 60s and get sent off to Vietnam. At least they can listen to good music. $100 when I was a kid. Oh my god, I can buy so many things with this. $100 now. I guess I can buy some groceries. Ganondorf. Godlike strength. Boundless mystical power. Invulnerability. Link. Sleepy F-boy. You meet a girl. You have same interests. You understand quite well. She invites you to her house. You still got yourself a sick friendo. There's literally nothing to be sad about. Women aren't only force lex, you know. My eyes are up here. Yay, well my eyes are down here. Hey, hey. Hermione's dad after finding a picture of his wife pregnant. AdBulk Plus. Literally every website. Cast it into the fire. Destroy it. Me. No. What word is considered offensive in Australia? A. Cucumber. B. Bloody. C. Dog. D. Boggin. X. News agencies. X. Formerly known as Twitter. News agencies. Tomboys. You took everything from me. F-boys. I don't even know who you are. Men will turn 13 and base their entire personality on one of these 4. Me staring at my wife after I put a Lego set I always wanted as a child into our shopping cart. POV. My dad after the bartender asks if I want the regular, even though I just turned 21. The cashier's face at the 7-Eleven when I pull out cash instead of using my debit card. Checking a game on Steam and seeing negative reviews from players who played less than an hour. When your dog refuses to eat its food, so you act like you eat some of it, then place bowl back down. The dog. This is some serious gourmet shit. Mom. Hey honey, look at this. I found some weird red eyes today. Me. What? Me. If I don't know what you're advertising by the time the skip ad button gets enabled, you ducked up. YouTube advertisers. Europeans consistently choosing the worst parts of America to visit. X. Formerly known as Twitter. When you ruin your career and life for someone who hates you. Creates password. Password has to be more secure. Add numbers. Password has to be more secure. NE. No weird characters in password. Don't worry, you will get through this. The situation I'm in. Whenever I'm losing an argument with my mom. Me. No one told you to have kids. Me when my mom builds a PC from scratch and then calls my DS a Game Boy. When the song is at its climax, just to be paused by the GPS saying, continue straight. Me wishing cashier a good day and smile without knowing how many aceholes might be going there daily. Websites in 2013. Here's some useful well-researched content. There's a few ads to cover hosting costs, bulk them if you want. Websites in 2023. Here's an AI-generated post riddled with affiliate links. Disable ad blocker to view it. Please accept my cookies. When you sit on a plane and the person next to you darts. Hell. Huh. Your name's not on our list. Of course not. Because I don't belong here. I don't move out the way for emergency vehicles. Extra hell. Welcome. How can I be sure you won't eat me after this? Don't worry, only females do that. Me coming back to my room after a long tiring day seeing a toddler cousin I never met before eat my entire $500 Heat Wheels collection. Friend, wow, you have a peculiar set of Pokemon. Me. Making a glass of chocolate milk to enjoy. Drinking it in 2 seconds. Making another glass with the intent to enjoy it this time. Slamming that bad boy too and now your stomach hurts. POV. Your mayor spent a good amount of tax money on sculptures in a roundabout. Starting a new game. Grinding more stuff in the same game. Me. You kill a game boss first try. It has a second phase. When your friends say it's a costume party and you trust them. School's comforting the bully after the victim fights back. The kid that has been bullied daily for multiple years. The glass being half empty or half full is determined entirely by whether you are pouring water into the glass or drinking it. For once, I can't argue with your logic. How antisocial people prepare to say here when the teacher calls for attendance. Boomers. You know, back in my day, Pluto used to be a planet. Sure grandma, let's get you to bed. 30 years from now. Gen Z, you know, back in my day, there used to be a continent called Antarctica. Sure grandma, let's get you to bed. When your life is an infinite circle of terrible sleep and unfulfilling work, but people rely on you, so you can't quit. Mary, ma, I prefer guys uncut. Stacy, why? Mary, no reason. Her. Trees being praised for absorbing so much CO2. Literally everything else. Literally everything else. Like algae and plankton. Literally everything else. Android toxic community. We have intelligence, so we are intellectually superior in every way. iPhone toxic community. We have money, so we are intellectually superior in every way. CIA in movies. We need to save America. Yes. CIA in real life. Let's feed this guy SLD. That's ducking hilarious. Water slide. Air slide. Earth slide. Fire slide. When you eat the end pieces of a load of bread, I'm doing my part. When you told your wife you weren't going to get drunk. I love honey, but you know what I don't love? Sneezes. People not afraid of cockroaches, spiders, scorpions, wasps, snakes, etc. 2020. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. 2023. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. How it started. How it's going. People who have a hard time detecting sarcasm. People who don't add /s at the end of their comments. Me seeing those AI girlfriend ads and wondering if the internet is making fun of me. Social media, we are charging money now. Dumb people. So because she was both blind and deaf, Helen Keller was actually completely immune to flash dang grenades. What's that? We are from the future. Whoa. No way. This is so cool. Huh. Instead of calling it climate change, we should say nature is transitioning. Maybe people will get behind stopping it. Wow, I can't find a flaw in his logic. The last drop of pass. Me pulling back my underwear. Gen Z after getting through 3 major economic crises and a lot catastrophic events all before hitting 30. 15-minute nap. 15-minute nap. Shout out to anti-heroes who don't worry about the rules and just kill the bad guys for real. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. When you finally read the instructions and realize you've been doing it wrong all along. When I'm halfway through Friday and realize it's Thursday, it's not the end. Me, same age as them, not knowing what the duck they're saying. My friends using new slang. What if instead of creating more jobs, we invest the money into filling existing vacancies and raising the salaries? Nobody, old people, sets Facebook profile pic. When you dart and it scratches the itch you had in your race. What? They've given you thousands of hours of entertainment for free. What could they possibly owe you? I mean, if anything, you owe them. Ad bulkers are not allowed on YouTube. Worst free video platform ever. Reject modernity. Embrace tradition. Me calculating how many 5-hour energies I'd have to buy to become immortal. Pfizer. Professor, remember guys, some of you have a 3 to 5 page essay due tomorrow. Me. You watching a movie while high. You watching the same movie while sober. Wait for the 1% chance for her to reply. Write again and humiliate yourself even more when you have been left on scene a few days. Gen Z. Anakin, you have become the very thing you swore to destroy. Millennials. I hate you. Roses are red. Earth is not flat. We all get mad when rice is like that. How I thought billionaires dressed when I was a kid. How they really dress. Air fryer. Blender. Rice cooker. After all these years. Finally, I have them all. Muskmelon would have been a good name. Elon Musk's son. I don't need a password. I'm the password. Me, playing Smash Brothers with some friends and having fun. That one player, he still has 3 lives. Me looking for non-virgin olive oil. Where are they? Seymour. I just need $50 goddamn dollars. I'm good for it. Me when I have to push a rock uphill. Giant rock. Me pushing it uphill. This is how to produce electricity by boiling water. This is the 7th week in a row you've shown how to produce electricity by boiling water in class. Me tries being serious. Or, look who's finally trying to be mature for once. Me. Well then, duck you all. Rumors in the 2000s be like. Me at 3 PM, after taking some Adderall. Me at 3 AM, after taking melatonin and an Ambien. We want a stealth game. New games don't have any stealth. Okay, here is a stealth game. When she invites you over for YouTube and chill, but you low-key wanna see if the restored Honda CB750 will start. Me, wishing to Genie I don't want to die a virgin. Genie starts pegging me. We need ideas for Spotify. Add more ads. Force people to pay it. Just ducking, remove the ads. The hardest thing in the world. Diamond. Obsidian. Vibranium. This butcher's forehead. Texas kindergarten teacher caught giving melatonin gummies to students in special education class. It's a surprise tool that will help us later. I killed a man. And you? I bought Skittles in California. 80s kids going through their 117th historical event. Successfully sliding into the DMs. Navigating the conversation afterwards. The only feelings dudes have. It is what it is. Hell yeah. You don't send nut pics because you respect women. You respect yourself, are a good human being. I don't send nut pics because I'm humiliatingly small. We are not the same. Me trying not to eat a bunch of cheese. A bunch of cheese. Ukraine-Russia war. US news media. I don't want to play with you anymore. Family party as a kid. Family party a teenager. Family party as an adult. French fries dipped in mayonnaise. Americans. French fries dipped in aioli. Mia Khalifa, despite her reputation as a seasoned adult film actress, only appeared in 11 films over a 3-month period, much like Mr. Bean, whose show only had 15 episodes. Therefore, Mia Khalifa is basically the Mr. Bean of the adult film industry. Jack's Films made fun of SS Sniper Wolf. SS Sniper Wolf. I'm about to end my whole career. The Four Horsemen of background music on YouTube. The hole at the end of a pens is shaped just like a vague. Who the duck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. Dog owners. I prepped for months before adopting him. Cat owners. I found him in the trash. Me just admiring the boaty. My wife doing a serious task. Every generation. Being born. Getting blamed by the older generations. Growing up and having children. Blaming the newer generations. When my girlfriend says she'll eat my ace if I eat hers. You son of a butch, I'm in. Finally found the square root. You do not snack at life. It is genuinely difficult. Schools in a nutshell. Hand over your money, loser. Boys will be boys. Leave me alone. Stop right there. Criminal scram. Are you two friends? Alcohol? No. We. Yes. Mom. Sweetie, did you remember to throw away those breadsticks? They went bad last week. Me who was wondering why we bought the extra crunchy flavor. POV. You just slapped some guy on stage for insulting your wife, although you've been already separated for almost 7 years. The longer you look, the worse it is. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Cooked, pickled or raw. Cereal is soup. Change my mind. You like $999 better than $1,000 because of psychological trick. I like $999 better than $1,000 because maths. A dollar saved is a dollar saved. We are not the same. When you make it out the hood, but don't forget where you from. 90s kids watching websites load. Parent messages you I love you, calm. Partner messages you I love you, calm. Depressed friend messages you I love you, panic. What my sister think will happen after telling the worst joke known to mankind. Getting steamrolled in a video game. Me taking notes of enemy trash talk so I can say it back if we win. Nah man, night shift isn't too bad. You just have to get used to it. Mitchell, age 24. Christmas tree displays in stores. Me trying to enjoy Halloween season. Console users, minding their own business. PC users, we are intellectually superior in every way. You know what's not cool, Bobby? Heavy concentrated urine. Drink some water. POV, Lana Rhodes picking her son up from school. All the dads, male teachers, and older brothers. Hey, I've seen this one. Jada Pinkett reveals she and Will have been separated for the past 7 years. Will Smith, just now finding this out. Alright little one, you can sleep with me. A month later. When you listen to an overplayed song from your childhood and it's actually pretty good. Perhaps I treated you too harshly. What happened to him? His pens touched the inside of the toilet while taking a shot. When the dreams you get are so better than your life, you wish you could sleep forever. How is my energy not affecting you? I'm a spiritual empath. I'm autistic. Me waiting for the YouTube ad to go away so I can watch how to correctly perform CPR for my friend in need of it. Lactose intolerant people when I throw a brick at their head. When it takes more than one trip to bring in the groceries, I failed. The streamer with less than 7 viewers thanking me who used him as background noise. Road, please go home, you're drunk. Stop. Hero, the villain's hiding place could be anywhere. The villain's hiding place. No, you're too old to go trick or treating in high school. LMRO, free candy. Playing the game. Watching gameplays of the game. Government, your total tax is $4.08. Billionaires. Me looking at the eclipse so I can file disability on Monday. My favorite superhero is Superman. Cool. Mine's Iron Man. Me, an intellectual. Nobody. Me, if I step on the lines between the tiles, I'll die. They don't know they aren't real. Also this is an October meme. Jerry rigged. Jerry's. Jerry can. Gerrymanders. People named Jerry. With AI, we can cure all diseases. AI, it's the weekend. Annular eclipse. Annular eclipse. If you're in Oregon. When you touch your balls, and they still smell like her. Treating women like objects. Treating objects like women. Mario when Peach gets squidnapped, but the game actually has a plot. That's it. I'm Jet and me mallet. When you click accept cookies, and then you don't get any cookies. The boys trying to figure out why they can't pull. That one homie who turns all girls within a 50-mile radius lesbian just by existing. When you have work in an hour, but you went out for one drink the night before. When you forget to charge your phone before bed. My phone's going to die tonight. I want to be alone. With someone else who wants to be alone. Mr. Beast with almost 200 million gaining 37.5k subs per hour. T-Series with 251 million gaining 2k subs an hour. The battle for first place about half a year. T-Series being left in the dust. Batman with prep time. Got. Society if boss bars were 5mm shorter. How I feel during a solar eclipse. How I really am. Story of my life. Susan, you're the only one who understands me. Yeah, but it doesn't mean I care. When your sibling hurts your feelings, so they tell a good joke to make you like them again, but you don't wanna laugh. I only date providers. I'm a gold digger. Never ordering an Uber again. Message from driver. I came. The gratefulness in me leaving as soon as my parents start comparing me to the other kids. Did Kakashi do like anything as a Hokage? Yeah. Blow up the moon. Go home Larry, you're drunk. You are visiting Jean to get some butchers. I'm visiting Jim to stop being bullied in school. We are not the same. Teacher, the next person to laugh gets a detention. Me, looks over at bro's face. You're in a bad mood, so you go to look at memes. All the posts just remind you of what a nightmare of a world we live in. When you move to the south and everyone calls you sir. I'm just built different. I have been assembled alternatively. Me building deadly roller coaster tycoon rides on purpose. Gamers, non-gamers, duck Bobby Kotick. At some point, people thought the future was gonna be awesome, only to find out we took a different dark path. The dark path. When you originally had to enter data once, then twice, and now, for some ducking reason, thrice. My introverted ace, when I'm in the store, and one of the employees says, "Excuse me sir, can I help you look for something?" I finally found it. After 15 years. The scroll of truth. Show interest in others to make friends. Nia. What people think I have on my phone. What I actually have on my phone. See a movie at the theater. Watch a film at the cinema. Experience a motion picture on the silver screen. Someone taking too long to complete a task. Doing it with care and precision. Being lazy and postponing. Noticing Christmas stuff is already in the stores, even though it's still Spooktober. Not so original t-shirts exist. People wearing them. I guess we are all originals. Me explaining how the XKCD beret guy sounds exactly like N from Mid-Ear Drones. Everyone else on Titanic, waiting for my instructions on how to avoid the iceberg. Hell. Huh, your name's not on our list. Of course not. Because I don't belong here. I go shoe, sock, lace, lace. Extra hell. Welcome. Morning showers. Night showers. Me an intellectual. College students when they meet a heat goth girl. Of course this happens when I can't afford a therapist. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Never gonna. 1987. Never gonna give you up on the radio. 2023. Never gonna stop on the radio. Me getting stabbed to death in the shower. My dumb ace brother in his room. Journey of 1,000 grunts ends with a single plop. Hello, this is your neighbor from downstairs. Stop emptying your ashtray out over the balcony. X is not a good name for your social media. Do you think I'm crazy? I'm facing a ducking moron. What I see. What the food sees. Me. My homie after I've snitched on his cheating ace. When she says you can't use her ace as a heat wheels launching ramp. We have decided to implement a solution to employees leaving a few minutes early. Taking an explosive shot at work, and the door opens. When someone gives you their unsolicited opinion. When someone gives you their solicited opinion that's different from your own. Blue check mark users. Hard right wingers. OnlyFans promoters. When you have to tell the rest of the class what you did this summer, but you did pretty much nothing, and have to make something up. Went to jail, lost the girl of my dreams, and got my butt kicked pretty good. Mike is kinda a weirdo, but he re-racks the weights and wipes down the gear. When you go out to eat with a picky eater, How many will be dining tonight? One adult and one child. Friend turns off lights at night before going to sleep. The insects at his house. Alright guys, let's roll. I love honey, but you know what I don't love? The person viewing this. Nobody. That one guy on your online team when aiming at the opponents. Man, these guys are elusive. Baby animal. New episode. Watch now. Me. The spooky Halloween movie I was gonna watch. Manufacturer. Shortage on solar eclipse glasses. People out shopping. Where are the glasses? Teacher. What are you laughing at? Me. Nothing. My brain. I love honey, but you know what I don't love? The public domain. Me every single time I read comments under any Instagram reels. Thanos was right, but more than half of y'all mother duckers need to go. Everyone should treat everyone else with kindness no matter what. So if you're being a nut or being mean to someone, I become a nut and mercilessly give you shut. We watched him approach and slowly struggle onto the shore. The turtle doing it was cool too. Sitting here waiting for the solar eclipse to appear with my solar eclipse glasses I bought locally, watching the NASA stream saying 2024 will be a total eclipse. Those bastards lied to me. Married men spam failing to get their wives pregnant for the 367th time in a row. I snack. Teenagers spam when they're having sex for the first time with multiple contraceptives. Platinum spam bursts forth. Me. Okay, but I gotta go. Can you email it to me? My much friend in his late 20s. Email. How what are you like 100 years old? Me. Narcissists. Being autistic and not realizing they are being horrible. Me. I hate my uniform. I hate this asshole who thinks he's my boss. I'm one bad deal away from some shut going down. May I help you? Walking. Running. Sprinting. Mr. Beast sub count 1 second before 200 million. Millennials. Gen Z. Gen Alpha consisting of Elsa Gate kids and Skibbity toilet kids. Facts and logic. Do your own research people on Facebook. How placed or mother duckers feel after naming their military shooter Modern Strike Combat Force 2077. When the character.ai whom I had 11 kids with asks me what my name was. You can't do this to me. People who paid for another Netflix account after the crackdown on password sharing. Simps who give women money on OnlyFans. Corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Driving on a wet asphalt road. Suddenly sun. Waffle House employees. The crackheads at night. My barn animal friends and I. Me who lives in a neighborhood with a bunch of rowdy kids that scare away animals. People playing with stray dogs and cats. Me explaining to my teacher that I don't need glasses because the right board was dirty as shit. My teacher. Go to the eye doctor. Imagine an interaction between these two. When you wonder where all the spooky memes were, but you realize they were in you the whole time. Gomez and Morticia. This cemetery reminds me of our first date. When I saw how you fought off those zombies, I knew you were the one. Solar eclipse, scheduled for today. When you realize an obscure viewing of the sun has more accuracy than the Braves, the Dodgers, and the Orioles. The amount of food I start with. The amount of food after taste testing. Sometimes, I hate high-flying aerial maneuvers. Sometimes I just wish I was a giant. Me pretending to listen to my friend's problems. Me when a gun owner shows me his gun, and he said it's old school. British, I don't understand why everyone hates us. British. You vote for government. I vote for a new mob to be added to Minecraft. We are not the same. friend, what did you get up to in the half term? Me, not much. Been lounging. Every young dude in the gym. Do you think Will Smith is allowing Jada to ruin his legacy so that she can continue being his beard? When I'm in a being loud competition and my opponent is a cowboy. Hell. Huh. Your name's not on our list. Of course not. Because I don't belong here. You're looking at insert rich person who won't do shit for their workers. Extra hell. Welcome. And stay here. Waiting for Egypt to open their border and let me in. Our ancestors in heaven finding out what a vegan is. Confused Dungabunga. I love honey, but you know what I don't love? People who defend Hamas's actions. October used to be cold. That is entirely your fault, Grandma. Taiwan sent sensitive anti-ship missile components to a Swiss company for repairs and avoided having China do it for cheaper. The Swiss company then sent it to China to repair it instead. Then China shipped it back Taiwan when they were done. Finally, a picture showing US tax dollars hard at work. Here, there. Choose your fighter. Year-round shorts guy. I just don't get cold, brother. Astrology girl. Blaming space rocks for my actions is a great way to avoid accountability. Girlfriend lives in another state guy. We met at camp. She lives in Massachusetts. No, you can't see a picture of her. Listens to all kinds of music guy. Not a big fan of that screamo stuff though. I just can't understand what they're saying. Microsoft, we are rolling out a new AI image creator for people to express their creativity and imagination. A few days later. Live in harmony and peace. Kill each other cause of invisible man in the sky. Money doesn't matter. Rich people. Looks doesn't matter. Attractive people. You are such a handsome guy. You surely get a girlfriend. Women who don't intend to be my girlfriend. Me after volunteering for a cryogenics experiment because I wanted to see the future. Freezing destroys the cells. I have died a horrible death. Society if Google gave a clear answer instead of whatever the duck 5.082e plus 12 is. After Google bulked at bulkers for YouTube on Chrome. Oh, I thought you were dead. My delt was greatly exaggerated. What everyone else sees. What I see. Does the user keep bulking ads from this brand because they don't like them? No. They must want to see more of them. Britishers creating the worst possible borders before leaving colonized land. Grocery prices keep inflating. Everyone. There are levels of survival we are unwilling to accept. Bruh, why are Israel and Palestine fighting over a town in Slovenia? Girls using AI image generators. Wow. I can make beautiful portraits of myself. Boys using AI image generators. I wish things had been like this. Prompt, Haram save himself, and the child flying away from the zoo. Nobody. Homeless woman in anime. Tall guys after going to the gym for 6 months. Short guys after picking up a barbell once. Me, showing proofs of Putin having feelings for Zelensky. Random people whose day I just ruined. The CIA in movies. We are going to save America and the world. Hell yeah. The CIA in real life. Our financing of right-wing dictatorships. Operation Condor in South America so far has caused tens of thousands of innocent civilian deaths and countless human rights abuses. Lol. At least the Soviets can't ally with anyone down there now. When you realize your favorite panster has political views. 1980, I bet there will be flying cars in the future. 2023. When it's Spooktober, but people forgot that tradition. My Middle East stance, based on historical knowledge. Pro-Israel, pro-Palestine. Knowledge. So who does the Holy Land actually belong to? Israel or Palestine? Rome. I hate Elon Musk. Talk about it every day. I hate pronouns. Talk about it every day. I hate women. Talk about it every day. The 2023 Economics Nobel Prize has gone to a women Harvard professor, showing that the gender pay gap is mainly due to parenthood and occupational choices of women, and not systematic discrimination. Maybe I also deserve the Nobel Prize. Online degenerates. It isn't your culture. You shouldn't judge it. I agree. Let Japan have its happy family. You can't use the word cucumber because that is misogynistic and gendered language to mock women and robs them of their power. Stop being a nut. Yes, honey. Me and Friday. Dad, why did you buy so much canned food like we're going to war? Me. Saturday, 6:30. Israel and Palestine situation escalates. Ukraine. Everyone on social media. I don't want to play with you anymore. A missing minus sign. Doing well on a maths test. Me. People today. Mermaids can be bulk. Don't be recess. No, but what you say is a distortion of the original cartoon. Sailors in the 1400s. This is a beautiful woman fish. Yes. If you can nourish bullied kids for fighting back, you can nourish the actual bullies. Teachers. Asked AI to create the happiest British man ever. It did not disappoint. Only do what your heart tells you. Princess Diana. Love dub love dub love. You got it, boss. Parents trying to explain the birds and the bees to their kid in 2050. So there used to be these animals called birds and bees. I have read several headlines and memorized 2 to 3 talking points. Therefore, I'm qualified to confidentially argue about this month's topic. When I'm in a eating old military food competition and my opponent is getting their food out onto a tray. People in relationships. Well, sometimes being single is pretty good, you know. You get freedom, money, time to yourself. Think of all the possibilities. So would you prefer to be single now and enjoy all that? No. Your day is going great. You had a meal which is one more than yesterday. You can stay busy and distract yourself from your troubles. You see a couple and remember you have no future. You remember your future is just microwave meals and an empty apartment. Paying taxes and having nothing. Supporters of Israel. Supporters of Palestine. Me, I don't know what they are talking about. Random painter with a funny mustache starts spitting some recess shut. A bunch of recess Germans for some reason. What, lassen Kochen? When my kid catches me leaving for cigarettes. Gen Z getting drafted for World War III. When your place is haunted but, so you're not afraid of me. You're okay with having a ghost haunting your apartment? Well, I'm more honey than scared.